Hey there, friends. Al Iverson here with another of your email authentication and deliverability questions answered. For today's question, I'd like to turn to my friend, email compliance and privacy expert, Mickey Chandler.
Hey Al, I've got a client who wants to use BIMI, but they only want the image to show if the user, the person who's sending the mail, doesn't have their own image set up. Is there anything that they can do?
Thanks very much for that question, Mickey. There is indeed a mechanism in BIMI that allows an email sender to set an avatar preference, indicating what a mailbox provider should do if there's both a BIMI company or brand logo and a user's personal profile image or avatar image to choose from. This is set via the AVP tag. Let me detail how it works and what its current limitations are. Before we get to the AVP tag specifically, here's a quick refresher on BIMI. Brand indicators for message identification. It is indeed a logo standard. Lets domain owners display that logo next to authenticated email messages in the inbox. It requires your domain to have DMARC at enforcement, meaning a policy of P equals quarantine or P equals reject. And it's a proven way to boost subscriber trust and engagement. So, where does the AVP tag come in? AVP stands for Avatar Preference. It's an optional tag within the official BIMI specification designed for a specific scenario. What happens when a mailbox provider supports displaying both an organizational BIMI logo and an individual sender's profile picture or account avatar? For many organizations, like banks or major retail brands, displaying the corporate logo everywhere might be ideal. But for others, maybe thinking of real estate agencies, sales reps, or account managers, having the recipient see a personal profile photo might build a stronger, more human connection between the sender and recipient. The AVP tag gives domain owners a standardized way to tell mailbox providers which visual experience they prefer. The AVP tag accepts two values. AVP equals brand. This tells mailbox providers, even if an individual sender has a profile picture set up, we prefer that you display our official company BIMI logo. AVP equals personal. This tells mailbox providers, if an individual sender has a personal avatar available, display that instead of the company logo. But that user or address doesn't have a personal profile photo set up, the company logo will display instead. If you don't include the AVP tag in your BIMI record, you're not specifying a preference, and that leaves it up to the mailbox provider to decide what to do. Implementing it in DNS is simple. You just append AVP equals brand or AVP equals personal to your existing BIMI record. For example, a complete record with AVP equals brand might look like this. Now, for the important caveat. As of right now, mailbox providers do not explicitly support reading the AVP tag in their inbox user interfaces just yet. However, AVP is a published part of the BIMI specification, and we believe mailbox provider support is coming in the near future. Adding the tag to your DNS today requires zero changes to your email infrastructure, and it completely future-proofs your setup. And Valimail supports the AVP tag right now. If you use Valimail Amplify, our automated BIMI management platform, you don't even have to edit raw DNS records. You can simply click on your logo in Amplify, open the AVP option selector, and toggle whether you want to publish AVP equals brand or AVP equals personal, or leave it out entirely and leave it up to the mailbox provider. As we wrap things up for today, here are links to more information. First, the BIMI RFC document. If you want to learn more about the nuts and bolts of how AVP and other flags are intended to be supported within the BIMI specification. Here's a link to our Valimail blog post about the AVP tag, and here's a link to Valimail Amplify if you want to learn more about our automated BIMI solution. And that's all for today's video. Thank you kindly for watching. If you have any feedback or questions you'd like answered in a future video, drop me a line at al.iverson@valimail.com. And when you're ready to make DMARC enforcement and BIMI effortless, head on over to ValorMail.com, check out ValorMail Enforce and ValorMail Amplify. See you next time.